I will always follow you, and I will be your light to brighten up your darkest heart. I will always follow you, and I will be your light.
Today is my moment. I sing a song and you know who I am. That song is my love from me to you. The world we should make a change. We are all a part of big family. The world will come together as one. All for one, one for all. So let's start doing. We have a better choice to make a brighter world. All for one, one for all. We will give and we will share. We will love and we will care. But if we believe we all can change the world, there comes the better thing when we stand together as one. The world will soon make a change. We are all a part of big family. The world will come together as one. All for one, one for all. So let's start doing. We have a better choice to make a brighter world. All for one, one for all. We will
As I lay and gaze at earth, see only what's in front of me. Then I sit and look around, I see the world so vast.
Stand and watch the sky, so wide and high above. Outside this world, we can see beyond the sky.
So high, we can see farther.
Look out to the sky until we see the edge. Whether we see the sun or the moon, the world, the stars, all are just as round.
Just like a pure light with every race and kind.
To know we're all the same, in birth, old age, through pain and death. A greater mind and happy life. Stop the harm and threats, stop the hate and prejudice towards all.
The world will have no boundaries, each nation will be one.
Lend a hand and share what we have. As I lay and gaze at earth, see only what's in front of me.
Then I sit and look around, I see the world so vast.
Stand and watch the sky, so wide and high above. Outside this world, we can see beyond the sky. So high, we can see farther. Look out to the sky until we see the edge. Whether we see the sun or the moon, the world, the stars, all are just as round. Just like a pure enlightened mind, with every race and kind. To know we're all the same, in birth, old age, through pain and death. A mind and happy life. Stop the harm and threats, stop the hate and prejudice towards all.
The world will have no boundaries, each nation will be one. Lend a hand and share what we have. Just like a pure enlightened mind, with every race and kind. To know we're all the same, in birth, old age, through pain and death.
Life and happy life. Stop the harm and threats, stop the hate and prejudice towards all.
The world will have no boundaries, each nation will be one.
Lend a hand and share what we have.
The world will have no boundaries, each nation will be one.
Joined in peace, both you and I.
Open your heart, open your heart, open your heart to Buddha. He knocks today, do not delay, but open your heart to Buddha. Into my heart, into my heart, come into my heart, Lord Buddha. Come in today, come in to stay, come into my heart, Lord Buddha. He's in my heart, he's in my heart, he's in my heart forever. He'll never go, this I know. He's in my heart forever. He's in my heart, he's in my heart, he's in my heart forever. He'll never go, this I know. He's in my heart forever. He's in my heart forever.
next few poses will be done in a standing position. Please move slowly and at your own pace. Keep the sturdy chair nearby for balance if needed. If you find that I'm talking faster than you are moving, please take your time and do fewer repetitions. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Place the feet about hips width apart and grounded on the floor. Lift the toes and spread them nice and wide and feel the navel pull gently in towards the spine. Push the toes into the floor and lean forward just a little bit. Feel the muscles that keep you steady. Lean back just a little bit and feel the toes come up. Feel the muscles that keep you steady in this position. Now push all four corners of the feet into the floor. Notice the steadiness of mountain pose. Notice how the steadiness of mountain pose feels. On the next inhale, roll the shoulders towards the ears, back and down so the shoulders are slightly open. Let the palms rest open to the side. Inhale and let the arms rise with the palms facing up. Exhale, bend at the elbows and allow the hands to come down the center line. Sink into the knees just a little. Repeat this again. Inhale, lift the arms with the palms facing up. Allow the hands and face to be relaxed. Continue with this movement at your own pace. Breathe as you move and try to coordinate the breath with the movement. On the next breath, lift the arms back over the head. Fingertips point in, palms face up. Imagine that you have candles in the palms of your hands and you do not want to spill them. Turn the fingertips so they face behind you. The palms remain up. Turn the fingertips to the side and then to the front like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again, towards one another, and then forwards like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again. Let's do this rotation one more time. After the second rotation, allow the hands to cascade down by the side and let them rest. Pause for one slow inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. This next exercise is excellent for strengthening the spine and gently stretching the muscles of the back, front, and sides. Attempt to make the movement easeful and gentle. We will do these movements with various arm positions. The first arm position is the easiest. Please be sure to stay with the one that feels best for your body. We will demonstrate them all. Take the right hand to the waist and then the left. Roll the shoulders open. And on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to the center. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to the center. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And on the next inhale, gently pull the navel towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin and feel a sense of lengthening through the front of the body. On the next exhale, begin to fold gently forward. It does not have to be all the way. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale and rise back to a standing position. Open the left arm to the side. Keep the elbow bent. Leave the right hand on the waist. Inhale. Exhale, lean slightly to the right, and then return back to the center. Bring the left hand down to the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen to the left. Return to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Gently pull the navel in towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward halfway. Inhale back to standing. Open the left arm again. Inhale, and on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale and return back to the center. Place the left hand on the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale and return back to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Lengthen through the front of the body. Slightly pull the shoulder blades together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward. Knees slightly bent. Inhale and return to standing in mountain pose. Pause for a moment. Inhale and exhale. For this warrior sequence, attempt to keep the movements gentle and relaxed. If you notice that you are struggling, move the feet closer together. Lower the arms or make the movement smaller. This pose is great for strengthening the legs, respiration, and opening the shoulders. Step the left foot forward just a few feet. The back foot points in at a 45-degree angle. The front knee bends and the hips face front if possible. Inhale, open the arms and bend at the elbows. On the exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards each other. Inhale, open the arms and push the heart softly forwards. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, bring the arms together. Inhale, open the arms to where you feel comfortable. Exhale, relax the arms inwards. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands back down by the side. Return to mountain pose. One breath here. Inhale, exhale. Step the right foot forward. Take a moment, there's no rush. Ground the back foot into the floor. Bend the front knee. When you are ready, open the arms. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards one another. Inhale, open the arms. This is a relaxed opening in the chest. Exhale, bring the hands and arms towards one another. Inhale, repeat again, creating spaciousness with a full inhale. Exhale, contract and relax the arms slightly. 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let the hands rest down by the side and return back to mountain pose. pause here for a few breaths.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello from the Makaya International Meditation Center. This is a program called the Peace Time Program, and this program hosted by at the Makaya International Meditation Center by Peace Point Meditation Program. So we have every Thursday, so and see me every other Thursday. And today I would like to say thank you everyone for joining the program, either from the DIMC group with the broadcasted in the Facebook and YouTube from DMC Information and Facebook of the Makaya International Meditation Center. I welcome you all to the program in English version. So I just say in Thai a little bit like Jaren Pon everyone, Jaren Pon to Tukon. Okay. And we also offer this program to our meditation practitioners from Peace Point Meditation Program audiences who can join from Facebook or Peace Point Meditation and also YouTube channel. So we are here together with 4 channels. So I'm grateful and happy to be here with everyone. So with the 1 hour, maybe a little bit longer, to let everyone to enjoy the meditation session and also the wisdom talk that I prepared today. And I will start with the wisdom talk. Today I use the topic is acting psychiatrist. Okay, acting psychiatrist. So is this the story from my peace story that I have experienced 6 years ago. It is the first year of myself to become a monk, and over here in the Makaya Meditation Center, I have a chance to receive the phone call from one of our DMC member who need my advice for her life and for her daughters. So before I get into that, I would like everyone to see the slides that I prepared today. Okay, anyone see the slides? Let's do the same. Let me display. Okay. Can you see? Okay, I hope you can see the big screen now. All right, good. Okay, I think this is the story that I would like to share with everyone. And this is my peace story 6 years ago. And before that, I would like to talk about a little bit about the mind. Okay, so actually most of us who have been practice meditation, we know that meditation is a work of the mind, and we pretty much understand how to deal with the mind, with the how to control the mind to be calm, and that finding the state of peace and happiness within. And today, in case of some of us who kind of first time in meditation, so I would like everyone to understand a little bit about the mind. So the nature of the mind, as I see here, like it's a nature of goes quick and far away. So you can see that when we think, the mind can go to the moon, the sun, that right away at this moment, right? It travels faster than light. So you may try to think about something now, and you can feel that now your mind can go anywhere fast, right? So this very obviously you can check from that and test that our mind it can go far away and very quick. And the second one is the mind. Our mind goes on its own. It doesn't take side. What I mean is the mind can stay with positive thing, negative thing, or neutral. So it cannot take side. It kind of very fair, okay? So it depends on how we stay the mind with which side, okay? So it's possible for the mind to be positive, negative, or depending on what kind of energy of the mind clings on. So your mind is positive, negative, or neutral right now? So you can answer by your own, okay? So the mind is so sensitive and sensitive to the physical senses. So this is obviously when we receive the external senses, when we sense it to external things like through what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, and what we touch. So the mind will perceive them into the different feelings and or emotions. So how do you feel while you are watching this presentation? Okay, so you can tell yourself it's very sensitive, right? So someone will feel happy, peaceful when you're watching and learning from the slide now. Another nature of the mind is restless, like a monkey. So sometimes we call them our mind is monkey mind. So hard to control and always jump from thought to thoughts, like a monkey jumps from branch to branch. So it's a nature of the mind that's restless. So it wanders. It wanders to different things. So it's the thoughts like a monkey because the mind is sensitive and quick. So it is very easy to move from one thing to another. And also it could be in the loop of thoughts for days, for months, or even for years. So if we stay our mind with the positive thing continuously, so we become enjoy the moment of peace and happiness every day, right? But how about if we stay the mind with negative things? So it can stay with the mind every day, every moment, and for a long time. So this is important how we need to understand how the mind is and how to control it. And also the last one, the mind needs place to stay. So obviously, even though the mind is quick to move, but when it moves, it will stay with something, some place. Doesn't mean that what we see, what we remember, what we think, and what we know. So this is a function of the mind. In Buddhist philosophy, it said that mind have 4 functions. First one is to see, to remember, to think, and to know. So what we sense it from seeing, from remember, from what we think, from what we know, is showing where the mind is. And the mind is so complicated, okay? So complicated because to understand, and you see that's the emoji, the symbols have seen very variety of emotion that we happen in our mind. One person, okay, can create a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. Sometimes we good, sometimes we bad, sometimes we get boring about people, about things. Sometimes we energize, sometimes we sad. So this is very complicated for different person. It depends on the how much experience that we have in this person, and also the quality of the mind as well. So the mind cannot be seen by naked eyes, by physical eyes, but it can be touched in intangible way, like electricity, like a magnetic energy. So you can see the way that the electricity works, right? From the light bulbs, from the heater, from the fan that's moving. So this is what we can feel, we can see the mind from that object, that when we feel that the mind is angry, we feel angry. So you see the mind is negative, it stay with the anger. Okay, so this is what we should understand the mind. And we would love to happy and be happy life, right? Because we don't want the life to be upset and unhappy. So everyone looking for the happiness in life, well-being. But most of people tend to find the happiness from outside, from the material things, from food, for example, from what we see, from the job that we like the job, from entertainment, from fame and security. So something like we feel like good, right? Feel good, like, but if we see clearly, the happiness doesn't last long, because once we stay with it longer, the mind get boring and the happiness is gone. Like the person we love, sometimes we see the downside of that person, or that person get angry or have negative feelings, we don't want to stay with them, right? So the happiness will gone for sooner. So we need to find the true happiness from within. So this is from how we train the mind to be clear and bright. The mind acts like a water, and can be clear and bright like that originally. But once we start to think, we start to bring the negative feeling into the mind, to the external things. So the mind becomes crowded, like a dirt put into the water, the glass of water, and then the water becomes clouded and murky. So it's difficult to see what inside the water, right? So there's a way to train the mind to let it clear again through meditation. Okay, so meditation is a way that we let the mind settle down and let go on negative things and all thoughts that remain in our mind, and we maybe let it stay longer, calm, still, and then the mind becomes clearer and become lighter, so we can feel relaxed and peaceful. And this, some of us who never knew about meditation, so once we become unhappy our life, once we become stressful and have many kind of disease in the mind, what we call a mental illness, not from the disease, okay, but it's from the internal emotions. So we tend to see the psychiatrists, right? Psychiatrists, that we have to spend time with them, let them understand you, and let them help you to come across the problems from emotion. But in meditation, so if we can use meditation in relieve our negative feelings, our mental illness, so we don't need to see the psychiatrist at all, right? So absolutely, it's free. You don't need to pay any penny for psychiatrist, right? And today I feel like 6 years ago of my journey of monkhood, so I became acting psychiatrist for one lady with this is a sample, the picture from Google. So I to compare and like represent to make the story smooth. So 6 years ago, one of the DMC member that called me and asked me about how to get information about the Dharma broadcast service on satellite. So which is I used to install the satellite dish. So 6 years ago, our Dhammakaya meditation, so we have broadcasting the Dhamma service or the wisdom talk from Thailand. So everyone can install the satellite dish and then can receive the channel from that. But at the time, she asked me how to do that. But it's not about only the installation of satellite dish, because 1 hour after that is something else. She told her story to me, and so I became the acting psychiatrist unknowingly. Her story was so stunned and sad and full of excitement. So what is that story? So as she has her daughter is a psychiatrist. Interesting, right? Psychiatrist, and but now at that time her daughter quit her job because she got the chronic depression due to the past shock moment. So interesting, right? So how come the psychiatrist get mental illness from that? So she continued to tell her story with tears. So I continued to listen what her story was. So her daughter has a patient that's let's call the wife that always have the problems in the relationship with her husband. They also had an aggressive relationship, especially her husband, very aggressive and always bully her and hurt her, and sometimes have an argument and fighting all the times. So her daughter, the patient or the wife asked advice from our member's daughter. Okay, let's say that psychiatrist, the first psychiatrist, okay, that how to deal with that. So the wife became the patient of her daughter, right? And then, but the story didn't end at that point, because now her husband knew that his wife got an advice from psychiatrist. So he tried to follow her and try to threaten her every ways, until one day at the psychiatrist's office,